Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm
I'm
Elena,
Lola.
and we're watching Under Hunter.
It's my favorite day of the week.
Yes, so happy, so excited, could be more excited. Can't wait to see what's gonna happen.
I just...
With this show, I don't know why we even talk. I have a feeling I would like to sit here right now and watch 10 episodes.
binge.
Just imagine. I can't even imagine that like that. What did we do to not deserve something like that? Just 10 episodes,
I think
we should
they would
do
agree
that.
with you. I just think...
should do it. But again, then
I just think we just talk too much.
I know, but even if we didn't talk, let's say, even if we came here and filmed 10 episodes, that's for 2 months.
Yeah, and then what? I'm supposed to not watch it?
Exactly.
That's weird.
That we were waiting for 2 months
That's
and to
very
watch the
weird.
next 10 episodes. That's even worse in my opinion.
Yeah.
This way,
And
it
also-
came out probably weekly.
Yeah.
So,
We were just watching how the rest of them watched it.
exactly.
Exactly.
It's just the fate that we have.
Yeah, and we can't go so much further because imagine we just misinterpret something and we will never know. Because if you misinterpret something, you can you go online and you check and you're like, oh, that didn't happen this way. We don't have the luxury of doing that. We cannot go on the internet, so we are relying on you guys to tell us what we misheard, misinterpreted, missed something.
In one of the previous episodes, we tried to predict something or even said some theories, and I know I read a comment.
Okay.
Something along the lines this arc is so unpredictable, you will not guess anything. Basically, what we said, we already.
Yeah, but I literally, that has been Hunter.
Yeah.
Through and through. You know what I mean? We have not guessed a single thing.
Yeah.
No, there was one thing that we guessed, which was what?
I don't remember.
Oh, well, Krollo losing his Nen.
Oh,
when you combined our two theories, kind of you got it.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
remember that.
That's all.
I know. I thought
That's
about
all.
it, and that's what I told you a few days ago after filming or something like that. Why I never agreed with your theory completely when you say about the king is because I think you expect king to be just like that.
Okay.
And I expect when we first see him to not just be
Oh yeah,
that.
we talked about it, but I'm not expecting him to be born and be complex. You know what I mean? But
I mean, even though why not? When you think about it, technically they are born from humans as well. They have
yes,
already...
but I still think that you're freshly born. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be this complex character that needs time to develop. I'm not saying he's gonna wake up and suddenly be there.
That's what I
just think the main the what the character is gonna be what I think he's gonna be.
Okay, that's what I told you that at that point. That it just seems unrealistic to me that he's born as leader and that he's gonna all of a sudden be reasonable and things like that. And
but I love that more. I love a progression.
Yeah,
I love.
That's why I never that's why I always was I don't know if he's gonna be like that, because I expect him to be the same as everybody else, and maybe because he's a leader or through time he's gonna change his perspective. But I don't know until what extent. That's the only part that I don't know until what extent he's gonna I don't know where he's gonna end up. Again, even if it's a villain anymore or things like that, I think it's gonna be well written. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, when I was talking about the king, I was looking big picture. You know what I mean? I wasn't necessarily thinking he's gonna be born, he's gonna be this. I just thought in general it makes more sense that his story is gonna be one that is gonna be complicated.
And complex.
Yeah, which
I mean, that's what I expect as well.
Yeah, and so I just assume that it would have no purpose whatsoever if he is born full of let's not even say hate, because I think even hate is interesting. You can do something with it, for the koala. You know what I mean? There is a reason why the koala is so mad, and the rest of them are kind of killing for fun. You know. If the king was born just also killing for fun and everything, that would not be very, what word do I want to use? That would not be very compelling, you know? That would just kind of be okay, you know, you're just a villain, you know, twirling your mustache and whatever. I don't think there will be any point to it. So that's why I always thought the king was gonna be just really complex, and the complexity would come from the fact that he would be able to feel empathy and maybe not feel well about what they're doing to humans, but also be conflicted with the fact that he has responsibility to his chimeras.
But like on the other hand, I think it's gonna at that point, because like I think humans are gonna we only at this point have Kite and our boys, and I guess more is gonna come who are gonna be very capable.
We see them in the intro.
So in my
we see the
opinion,
hunters.
I don't think we're gonna just continue dying. I think at one point we're gonna be very strong competitors. And so
but like also
in my mind also
like they're gonna get stronger, just like they're like we saw the one have Nen. Like
I
their
know,
Nen opened
I
up.
know, I understand that, but like at the same time, I don't think it's gonna be that easily to kill us. At some point, I think it's gonna be for his benefit and his people benefit.
Yeah.
To try to make a deal.
Yeah.
So like it's not just like, oh, he's gonna feel sorry for the humans, but like he's gonna have responsibility for his people. Yes, he's gonna have the responsibility for his people because they're also dying.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
At least that's how I see it happening. Because like again, if we see Jing, if we saw many of them, I think they're gonna be very strong.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, we already see how Kite is.
I just think that's like all of that is hopefully coming.
Yeah.
Or I mean, I guess we'll see, but I just really expect a really great and complex character to come from the king. And I just feel like every time I see him in the intro, I get a vibe that I'm gonna like him, you know? And like I am not often wrong about the vibes. So I just have a feeling that's what we're gonna do eventually. You know what I mean? What I want to see in this episode, hopefully, maybe we can see it, maybe we can't. But like the kid, the hunter, the P hunter, would want to see him in the cave because like we have not seen him get eaten, so I'm still assuming that he is not eaten, unless he is and we just like don't see it. But like I feel like that would be a thing to tell us. I would really like to see that, and potentially I would like to see him talk to like maybe Peggy or Colt. I think that would be interesting. And I guess we're gonna see what they do with, what is his name? I think it's on R, the Chimera that fought Gon and Killua, with like his very strong Nen. I want to see how they deal with that, what they do with that. Like it's so fascinating.
Yeah, I agree. I just don't understand why he wouldn't be eaten, the kid, honestly.
Maybe he's just waiting his turn because like he is like he is very powerful, and so like maybe like saving him for the king. But like also I don't know if like I don't know again if the people she is eating, that's also like still the king. Like do you?
I mean, I think that the point is to eat so many of them, so the king would be all of them combined.
Yes.
So technically, like
yeah, but like I don't know, like if you start like if she today started eating people for the king to be strong, can she
give birth?
Yeah, while also like retaining that energy for the king. Like
because she's constantly saying like, oh, I need more.
I need more from the king. Yeah, so it's like she's preserving them, which means that she could eat the kid immediately. I guess he's not just eating for plot purposes.
That's what I wanted to say. Yeah. That was my point. Because technically, when you think
but like
about
maybe
we got in 5 episodes.
Maybe they would say like you can like maybe don't eat him right away. Let's ask him some questions.
But like that was supposed to happen 3 episodes ago.
Maybe we'll just find out that that's what they did, and like they're keeping him like captive, and like he is not answering questions, and they're maybe torturing him. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Fun. I don't know. I'm not sure, honestly.
I don't know what's gonna be happening there. Anyways,
like things are happening that aren't realistic, and my problem is like, oh my god, how is he alive?
Literally, like I mean, you have fucking chimeras.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Chimeras, you know, and a big ant that's eating things and making half humans, half other old animals. You know?
Just before this, we were watching The Fall of House of Usher, and there was like monkeys that are getting experimented on and like being treated cruelly, and then like ended up killing one of the people. And I was just like, this is very appropriate just before Hunter. Just very appropriate to see an animal getting mad at humans for what humans do.
Yeah.
There's something there.
Yeah.
Oh, hate that. Let's never flip the switch.
I want to say something.
Yes.
I somehow grew to love Gon in the past 10 episodes more.
Thank God. More than Killua?
No, but like more than I did before. Like it does not happen right now that I see Killua and I don't and gone together that I think just of
Welcome
Killua.
to my place. I have never, I have been there for a long time. They're so cute here. Like, what do you mean this child says, like, I haven't, like,
Flip
the switch? Like, stop that. Oh god, this is, like, scary. Like an army marching.
Did you see that Kite was turning into a monkey right there?
A monkey?
Or something like that. Gon was standing, Kite was behind
Yeah, I mean,
him
like,
and he
I
turned
know.
into a
Yeah, but I
animal.
just... No.
Oh, but like if he's combined with the monkey.
I just thought that was like, you know, just like going to the enemy and us, you know, just like switching from enemy to us.
I don't know if
I
he's
mean,
that.
again, I do think he's gonna die. So, like, what am I saying? I do think he's gonna die. But, like, he could just die in a battle. He doesn't need to be eaten. But it would be more interesting if he was eaten.
I don't know, for his character, I kind of want him to die in the battle and saving us. But he can be eaten as well, by battle saving us.
Okay.
Sorry, but like especially because they said that you can eat them after they're dead.
Yeah.
He can die and they can take him to eat.
See.
Oh!
But see, I don't like the men in suits in big buildings basically in the clouds. Huh, an animal. Oh! They wanna squash them.
絶対にアリは根絶やしにして批判は全てハンター協会がかぶれということですな。
Yeah, we saw that we're gonna be with them this episode.
Yeah, that was the picture. Okay, oh, fun. Explain. Okay. Okay. Like that's like cult? Okay.
Okay.
Sure. He stopped.
Yeah, he's stuff.
Yeah. Oh, not to the...
Oh.
Really? That's interesting.
I'm just wondering how they know this. You know what I mean?
Kings travel and mate with different organisms.
Ah.
I'm like, can these animals like be kind of chimeras and like report back? You know what I mean?
相手はかなり凶暴なキメラアントだからな。相当な使い手だろ。じゃなきゃ困る。カイトたちが心配だもの。
And the kids, that's nice.
Terrifying sound.
They're terrified
Terrifying.
as well. Oh my god.
No, it's not incredible. It's terrifying.
Ramot. Them hitting him with
Yeah,
Nan.
with Nan. There was a catalyst. That turned Nan inside of him.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
言っただろ。人間にできるのは俺たちにもできると。
Great.
この不思議な力もか。いや、しかしこれは。ラモット、その状態で俺を殴れ。
Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I don't like that.
Kage.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
okay, yeah.
But the thing is, like, can that work of every single one of them? Is it how?
Maybe, yeah, maybe,
But like,
yeah,
why
yeah.
then our boy just like don't go and punch everybody?
I'm sure there's something that we don't know.
Yeah. What is this?
俺たちが到着するまでの時間稼ぎだ。
おお、なるほど。
レアものはバッチリ我々がいただくというわけですね。そういうことだ。
I don't think so.
No. Ooh,
There is so many of them.
there's
now.
too many of them.
We're not gonna kill them. Right? There is no possibility.
Yeah, but like if they send a fucking army of hunters, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but,
Like
I
you
mean,
have to you have to decapitate them, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's kite.
Or like, you know, hurt their brain. Because like they can still be alive and just slice them in half. I mean, not like for a long time, but like this is the way that they chose to put scenes just so shows you how much darker this is, because we are in darkness. It's always night.
さて、順番とやり方を決めようか。ターゲットのお三方、君たちには3つの選択権がある。戦う順番を決める。2、逃亡を試みる。3、諦めて我々に捕まる。1を選べば我々の誰かと1対1での戦闘となり生き残るチャンスもある。
I mean, you're gonna choose option 1. I would go with option 2.
その結果無残な姿で捕まり長く苦しむことになる。
Technically, why would they even give us option 1?
怒らせることになるからな。
Oh, they're buying time until these come.
さてどうする？願ってもない話だぞ。
That's a training.
兵隊長との対マンだ。
Oh, it's 1-on-1.
やってみろ。
俺が行く。いいよ、俺だ。
My boys!
最初はグー、じゃんけんポン。
人間の特性が色濃く残る反面、
Okay.
アリの統率性が失われている。 俺たちにとってこれが追い風となればいいな。
Interesting. Like pit them against each other? I don't like that. I don't like it.
勝敗はどうやって決める？
Whoever's alive.
どっちかが死ぬまでさ。
もう一頭とかじゃダメなの？でも君は別に負けても死ななくていいじゃん。
I
俺が
love
勝っても
you.
君を食おうとは思わないし。参ったで済むなら君は助かるよ。その代わり負けた時はもう人間を食べないって約束してもらうけど。
It's too good.
It's really my favorite thing about him.
Literally my favorite thing.
He's gonna surrender. His shell is gonna make it very hard to like, get through. But like you're a rock, like
また同じ攻撃？
Oh,
ah shit.
奴はゴンの逃げる方向に合わせて軌道を変えればいいだけ。どうする？ゴン。
Something smart that I can't think of.
殺す前に教えておいてやる。わしがお前ら人間を殺す一番の理由は食うためでも食わすためでもない。
じゃあ何？
Oh, that's gonna anger him.
楽しいからだ。
Oh, that's gonna make him very mad.
わしはな、口から内臓が飛び出る時の音が好きなんだ。わしだってな。
My boy, keep it together. It's what he wants.
かなり笑えるぞ。
全然笑えないよ。
Oh my god, he has had training in his life. Oh my god. Ouch, 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 ouch.
Is he dead? 俺が地獄を見せてやる。 いいか、俺をそこのゴミと一緒にするね。
ゴミ
ああ、ゴミだからゴミって言ったんだ。俺はそいつの10倍強いぜ。
なんだ大したことないじゃん。
なんだぞ。二人とも戦闘態勢に入り、オーラが明らかに力強くなった。王を生む前に女王へたどり着いた。
There's 3 of you. Oh no.
だがなぜだ。嫌な予感がす
Me. This is me all the
る。
time.
何かを見落としている。
Well, why are they letting you go one on one?
Yeah.
Like, is it because the people are coming, if I'm understanding that correctly, or something else is coming? Oh, because like they're giving everyone Nen?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that what we're doing?
もっと詳しく知るべきだな。ちゃんとした使い方を知ることができれば、我々が生まれ持つ力と合わせ、より強力な武器となる。
Smart.
何日か前に、リアオの池田
Exactly.
まだ、女像下にいるはず。
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But like, are you gonna be in pain and it's gonna awaken Nen? Or like, maybe it doesn't have to awaken Nen, you know what I mean? Maybe not everyone that gets hit.
Or when the human hits them. I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
俺の全身は硬質の皮膚で覆われているんだ。
We'll just use another tactic.
そのレーザーの攻撃、何発食らっても平気なんだよ。
God, Killua is very fast. This is, I guess, the training of an assassin.
こいつより10倍強いやつはいないの？
兵隊長クラスを苦にしない。やはり。
Famous last words. Famous last words.
No, you're not worried over nothing.
もういい。わしがやる。いいか。外れだ。
キルは
3秒後に上へ飛べ。
Oh. Is he gonna kill all of them?
Just gonna slice everyone up.
なんじゃ、この忌まわしいやつか。ある。わしは前にもこの感覚に襲われたことがある。
Grim Reaper's death.
思い出したぞ。
I remember now.
これは死。絶対的強者による搾取。
Oh.
Yeah.
He remembers getting eaten
He's very,
by the
very,
queen first.
yeah.
Why didn't you do that first?
I mean,
Why did the
because
boys
I
have to
trained.
train?
この大釜で使えるのはこの技のみで、もちろん使わない。
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's
That's why he said it's a bad weapon because he don't kill them all.
全くもって鬱陶しい。
だからなんで
She didn't. Oh, like generally the power of the.
さっきも言ったように、このくらいならすぐには死なん。
Yeah, he just split him in half.
大丈夫。
Oh.
こんな修羅場がずっと続くんだ。敵のことを考え出したら精神的に乗り切れんぞ。
He's saying that for me.
仲間をゴミっていうような奴らに同情なんかしない。
それが危険なんだ。
It's dangerous.
仲間思いの奴がいたらどうするんだ。
Exactly! But like what are we talking about?
王を踏むのを阻止しようと、カイトたち3人は女王の城へとさらに奥へ進む。
Like this is. Okay.
Oh my god, I wanna
Oh.
watch the next one.
Me too. What does that mean? He said like I have no sympathy for
Bugs who call
bugs
each
who
other
call each other
trash.
trash, but that's because like he called the other one trash and got mad about that. You know, it's not like he lacks. He's like you have too much sympathy, but also it's a dangerous view. But like he has too much sympathy. Like those things are contradicting to me.
What do you mean? You have sympathy, yes.
Like he has sympathy, but like then it's a dangerous thought. Like what he said, that he has no sympathy for bugs who call each other trash, but also he does have sympathy. So like
he has sympathy, but like let's say he didn't want to kill them, but the guy first said that they eat humans because it's fun, and he wants to. I don't think Gon has sympathy for that. That's just gonna make him very, very much angry.
No, sure, I agree, but like even that sentence, that is sympathy, because this one called the other one trash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that in my ears, that sounds somehow like contradicting the sentence. It's not like he said like humans they'll call trash.
Yeah.
Interesting. I love Kite's thinking.
He said something along the lines, what are we gonna do when
One of them
starts caring for their comrades?
Yeah.
Something like that. If some of them had empathy, it would be hard for Gon.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, even in this episode with the fight again, immediately when he entered the fight, he was like, there is no reason for you to die. It's fine, you want to kill me, but like there is no reason for you to die. All you have to do is surrender and promise that you're not gonna hurt another human.
Yeah. And like I don't want to eat you, so I don't have to kill you.
Yeah. So like technically, judging by that, he would be the first one to, if he found Colt, let's say, or anybody else who had sympathy towards anybody else.
Who does not do it for fun.
Who doesn't do it for fun, you know?
Yeah.
That he would have sympathy and would not be able to kill them.
Yeah.
And that somehow sounded like that to me, especially because he was like, what are you gonna do if one of them cares for comrades?
Yeah.
That's immediately gonna fall hard for Gon.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, literally.
Yeah, because like again, that's why it becomes complicated. Because like if they were these just like one-dimensional creatures that all they can do is like kill for the fun of it and feel nothing else, do nothing else, then you're kind of like, it becomes easier. But it becomes much more difficult when they're just like you,
God, I can't wait.
like people.
I'm very interested to see Gon's story.
Me too.
Again, like I say the same things over and over again about him and the story that's coming potentially for his character, but like everything that happens sounds more interesting because we were sitting here in the last episode. I'm just pretending it didn't happen. And you can't pretend. We were sitting there in the last episode talking about how potentially he is gonna be so angry that like we're scared for his humanity in a way, you know, because like he's gonna kill so many of them and he's gonna be so angry because they killed so many humans and they continue heartlessly to murder other people that he's not gonna be able to empathize with them. Yeah. But from this episode and what Kite said didn't seem that way.
I mean, he is foreshadowing it about that, like, Gon has a dangerous... he has a dangerous idea because, again, what happens when you come to this? Which would indicate that, you know, that's gonna be, like, let's call it, like, a downfall that's gonna be happening in this war between the humans and the ants. I don't know how he's gonna act.
Gon?
I don't know how he's gonna act again, because Gon is really a good person, and he has a strong sense of justice. And again, like, it's gonna be a difficult situation to do, because, like, you have people that are getting murdered, eaten, like, even potentially maybe Kite, who is like someone familiar to him as well. You have that happening, and then, like, you have to keep in mind that, like, they are capable of these types of emotions that, like, humans can also have, that they're very similar to human. I don't know what he's gonna do.
I honestly don't know, because technically if the question is between those two races, human race and
chimera race,
you can't really keep it in mind. You know what I mean?
That's the dangerous
It's
bit.
even more dangerous if you constantly keep it in mind, because then your race is gonna die.
Yeah, but if you don't keep it in mind, then that doesn't give you the chance to see a potential of peaceful solution. If you don't keep it in mind, I think it's much dangerous not to keep it in mind. Like that to me is the worst thing. I don't know, like Gon, my god, might be the most fascinating character. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna be happening, because like I feel like there is like contradictions to the things that like he says at certain points and then like does, because like he is very capable of like empathy and understanding, you know what I mean? Like we have seen this throughout the show, like even for like the villains, you know, like we had the bombers in the previous arc or whatever, and bombers, like the definition of killing for fun, like they're literally going out there killing just because they can, and like Gon can forgive them, like heal them, and like there's that. So I don't know. So like I'm not sure. It's like it doesn't work the same for everything.
In which way? What did he prove right now that's not the same?
He didn't prove anything. It's just like his
What you
wording and what Kite said, that like it's gonna be dangerous not to think about basically the fact that like
So you think
they're
he's not gonna
capable of.
think about...
Well, I don't know.
That's impossible.
That
to me.
I agree with you.
What
But like
he
that, it
said
seems like...
makes sense to me
Yeah.
when Gon said that.
Yeah.
And when Gon said that, made sense to me what these talked.
Yeah.
And he didn't say I don't care about anybody.
Yeah.
He said like I don't have empathy towards somebody who has no empathy.
Yeah.
Towards somebody who enjoys killing, or towards somebody who calls the other one of them thug or what's trash or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So technically what Kite said afterwards didn't sound to me that that's the future for, I don't know. It's just because like we always talked.
Like again, it's not like to say that he's not gonna have, but like to what measure? Like what is he, like he prioritizes his own, you know what I mean?
Gone.
Yeah. Like is it just gonna be that? He just prioritizes his own.
In what capacity? What does that mean? Because if you were going to die, or this chimera is, I'm sorry, I will prioritize my own.
Yeah.
What does that mean? That's fucking normal to me. In that way.
Sure.
Again, I cannot imagine Gon not caring.
No, me neither.
That's impossible to me. I can imagine
if
let's in the situation, I would even imagine more that Kite would die because Gon had sympathy, wanted to make a deal.
Yeah, and then after that, it's
he shuts down and kills
but like,
somebody.
Is it not a bit concerning? Like the chimera is dead. Is it not a bit concerning that Gon, like, you know, did his first murder and there was no reaction?
But to me, that was more like, I don't understand why. That was
Was
more
that not a bit weird?
Weird, not concerning, but weird.
Yeah, but like,
but it's concerning for me because like, what is show gonna do?
That's what I mean. Like, but, like, is it concerning? Like, did the show just like, for whatever reason, I want to put like big emphasis on it, or is it, or did they want to tell you that Gon is?
But that's not who Gon was.
Yeah.
Then I have not. But met
like
Gon.
he has killed someone, and like there was really like we saw him afterwards. Like
yeah, I was very confused about that in that moment.
I literally was thinking, is this guy pretending to be dead and Gon knows that he is not dead, but like he can't get up because of the embarrassment of the rest of them?
I honestly didn't want to say anything just because I was like, wait, let's finish the episode and then afterwards talk about it.
Yeah, no, I was legitimately thinking the guy was not dead because like there was no reaction.
There was no reaction, and that was so weird to me. But again, then I don't know who Gon is. Then Gon is a completely different person than I know who he is. Then the thing I love the most about Gon does not exist.
I literally can't because again there's these contradicting things happening, you know what I mean? Like he has a lot of empathy and understanding and that, but like then he can like kill someone and be just like fine because like sure that person is saying like, we kill for fun. Like, they really seem like the worst person alive. But I feel like even if I killed the worst person possible, I would just feel very unsettled by the fact that I took someone's life. Like, doesn't matter what that person was like. I would just feel very unsettled. But, like, is it because, like, his convictions are that strong?
Because
I don't know.
Are they gonna write a story where Gon is not gonna have empathy for
I don't think that's possible.
chimeras? Because then I don't know who Gon is. Then nothing I watched so far.
But, like, again, the thing that Kite said at the end, the show is telling you that.
I know.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
like, that the show wants you to be concerned about that.
Because
but, like,
he
I
said
can't
that's a
imagine him
dangerous
without
view.
empathy. That's really...
Again, he said that's a dangerous view because honestly, in my mind, the only moment if he kills somebody without empathy is if, let's say, he is responsible because having so much empathy and then Kai dies.
Yeah.
He wanted to make a deal and that's how his teacher dies.
Yeah.
Person he cares for.
Yeah.
That's the only way how I can see him at that point going off deep ends, like,
But, like,
so
wait,
angry
everyone's
that he kills
contradicting
Colt,
this.
let's
Like,
say.
someone needs to explain to me this. Like, Kai tells me if you start sympathizing with the enemy, like, that's gonna be... you won't be able to handle what's coming.
Exactly.
But,
that's
like,
what
then
I
he
said.
also says...
I'm fine.
I have no sympathy for bugs that call each other trash. That's a dangerous view. What would you do if one of those bugs cared for its comrades? So first he said, like, you can't go in with sympathy because then you can't handle it. Because, like, we need to kill them.
Exactly.
Because, like, that's what we do. And then Gon is like, I'm not gonna have sympathy for bugs, whatever. And then he was like, that's a dangerous view. Is he saying it more as in, like, you think you're not gonna have a sympathy, but, like, when you see that they're caring about each other, yeah, sure, it can be like that.
Because that's what I
when you
understood
see,
first.
okay, sure.
Honestly, that's what you made me concerned because that's what I understood
Sure.
first. For what the
Well,
second,
I didn't understand that's what you understood.
well, not that I understood it. I was just like at that point. I was like, I feel like we're fine. I don't think Gon's gonna do that.
Okay, sure, because he's basically saying we can enter here with sympathy, and I was like, fine, that's fine. But, like, he was like, you think it's fine, but what are you gonna do when you see that they have sympathy, which means Gon is gonna be conflicted, which means...
I just didn't know how to explain exactly what I thought. And when I said, like you
said
can't
it's a
have
dangerous
sympathy because
view.
then everybody's gonna die that you love. And you said, like, yes, but, like, without sympathy, there is no, of course. Fucking of course.
He
Like,
said
that's
it's a dangerous view. Like, that Gon's view is dangerous.
to not have sympathy. You can, in my mind, if the 10 of them are coming, you can't have sympathy in that moment because, like, if they want to kill you, it's either you or them. You don't have the luxury in that moment to have sympathy and not want to kill them if, let's say, your best friend next to you is gonna die. Again, if we now see the story where Gon has no sympathy, well, tell me to stop watching. Because, like, that makes no sense to me because then I don't know who Gon is. There is no, even in this moment, in this episode, he started the fight saying, you don't need to die, I don't need to heal you, you can just promise me.
I just
That
keep
sympathy
keep
towards-
searching for what is gonna be like Gon's downfall, you know? But, like, lack of sympathy is really not...
That's the core of his
It's really
personality.
not something that I can...
Again, the only point can be if somebody, if Kite, let's say, dies and he's the one to be blamed for that.
Yeah, but, like, I also don't think the show wants to... Like, I don't think the point of the show is to punish you for
You
having
for not
sympathy,
having sympathy.
you know?
Exactly.
Like, what is the
I
point
just don't know
of
how
it? Like,
to
what are we...
explain
I don't know what
exactly.
we're doing.
I just don't know how to explain exactly what I mean, but, like, that's when that would make no sense to me.
Mm-hmm. Maybe just because, like, Gon is now gonna be walking around with, like, the thought that they are killing people for fun and everything, and so, like, he is
And
gonna feel like he's not gonna care, but, like, when confronted
that's what I
by
want.
it,
That's how it seemed to me that Kite said, like, that's a dangerous view to, especially because what's gonna actually happen when you encounter somebody who cares for some of them. Are you not gonna have sympathy then?
I don't know. Again, I just feel like there are some contradictions in it. Because, like, he has saved awful people before. Like, bombers.
Oh no, it's just impossible to me that that's gonna be a case.
Exactly.
It's just impossible to me. Again, I can see him if something like that happens, if he's the one to blame or things like that, you know? If he sees Kite in front of him dying and afterwards he kills many of them, you know?
I don't know. I really don't know what we're gonna do there.
That's the only downfall at this point towards sympathy. That's concerning to sympathy, Gon's sympathy, that I can see. The only downfall. If he,
Yeah, because like,
after
honestly,
that,
the only way
if-
that he could come to the point where he's like killing people without feeling is if like Kai dies, but also he has just killed someone and there was no reaction. Like, is that like, is this just like the show is like, well, you know, I don't know, not making a big deal about it, or is the show wanting to tell you something about Gon's
I'm gonna go with the show not making a big deal out of it.
Okay, because like I think
Because
this should have been a
otherwise,
big deal.
yeah, but like otherwise, I don't understand that. Because it's not downfall for the Gon, it's the downfall for the show. Because like everything that they said makes no sense then.
I really don't know. Like I'm gonna need to see more.
But you don't agree with me?
No,
With everything that I'm saying?
I agree with you, but I just like always reserve a part of like.
But don't you think that would make no sense for the story that they've been telling us the whole time?
Yes, but again, I also reserve. There were a lot of questionable things about Gon's behavior.
Never about
but like
sympathy.
not lacking sympathy. Yeah,
Never
but like
about
sure,
that.
but like it can like something can be connected to something. Like they can make some story, but like I can't.
No.
I'm talking too much in abstract to have anything in my mind. Like I have nothing in my mind.
No, for me, honestly, I can see Gon's downfall, and I told you in the ways how it can happen, and like it can happen in many different ways. I don't know, because again, the biggest things for him that we saw is his thrill of a fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest concern so far that we saw, and there was always something that was telling us there is something coming with him, like there is some downfall.
Yeah.
But lack of empathy, that's the core of his character, at least to me. So if there is not that, I mean, I'm not saying, again, if
But again,
Kite
like,
dies by their
what is he
hands,
gonna
and
do?
if he sees so many bad things that they have happened, maybe he's gonna be the one who does not believe that there is any possibility for peace. And maybe he's gonna be the one who wants to continue the fight, even though maybe they want to, or the other of our people want to try to make a deal.
Yeah.
But like in his convictions, in his mind, it's not about empathy, it's about there is no possibility for something like that.
Yeah.
It's either them or us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Something like that can be possible for me. But him killing all of them after he sees that they care and him not feeling a thing, then I have watched. I don't know who Gon is, honestly.
Really, it's gonna be fascinating. I have no clue.
If that happens, then I'm gonna be fascinated.
I don't think. Like, I feel like whatever happens, I think it's gonna be fine.
But like,
I just know. I can't. It's not. I don't know because like we said, he's gonna care about his own more, and so like he's gonna do things, and like it's a difference between like them personally attacking you, because like then it's you attack back and whoever dies. It's like that is more, let's say, in a way clear cut. But like having the idea that they can that they could harm someone that you love, and going into it, like you going to them straight because they could harm someone you love. And he is gonna be like, well, even if you are capable of all this, like you're still gonna be a danger to the people that I love. So I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
That's then the case where he does not believe, after everything that he saw, that he does not believe that there is a deal to be made. That they are not capable of that deal.
Yeah.
That maybe 3 of them are, but a million, the rest is not.
Sure, but also like who are you to say that? You know what I mean? Like who is gone to make that deduction? To be like, I've seen enough bad of them that I don't think anything is like salvageable, and that like we can't find ways to like work to it. I don't know.
But like that would make sense to me.
Yeah.
That he would go down that path where we're constantly trying to make some imaginable scenario that it's not even here.
It's too difficult for me. Like it's too difficult because I think I'm talking too much on like abstracts that like I can't form a thought. I can't form like a clear thought about where, how, and why.
I just needed to make sense for his
Yeah.
character again. Because
Yeah.
in that scenario, that could make sense for Hitler. Again, you say, who is he? But at the same time, there is going to be many of them. It's not
Yeah.
going to be, he's not going to be alone.
Yeah. I think the part, honestly, that concerns me the most right now from this episode, which, again, I'm not sure if it's the show is just, they don't want to make a big deal about it, or the show is telling you something, is just because there was no reaction to the death. And, like, that is the part that concerns me for some reason. Not for some reason. It concerns me clearly why. That's the part I really don't get.
I agree with you. I mean, I was so confused when that happened. I was watching
That
like,
scene
wait.
and I was looking at him and seeing, like, I'm telling you, I was like 80% sure that, like, he was alive, like that Gon stopped just before he, like, killed him, but, like, that he was too
pass him out?
embarrassed, or just, like, harm him enough, whatever. But, like, I just thought, like, the he would be too embarrassed to, like, get up. Maybe he doesn't want to die, but, like, he would be, like, forced to fight to the death because, like, everyone's just, like, expecting that, and so he's just, like, pretending to be dead. That's legitimate what I thought was happening, because there was no reaction to it, you know?
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be, like, he was not even looking back at the body in, like, some type of, like, thought, you know? He was, like, looking, when Killua was fighting, he was looking straight at Killua. And, like, there was nothing. I don't know. That's, like, a concerning bit for me.
I have no idea.
Like, what does that say? What is that supposed to be saying to me? I thought, I can't remember to just, like, move past Gon to just finish this off. I can't remember exactly, like, how the Nen unlocks and everything, and how it can unlock when you, like, if you hit a person with it. Like, maybe, like, you can kill a person if you hit it with Nen, I don't know, so maybe that's why, like, it's not done or something. I don't, maybe they told us this, but, like, I don't know. So, like, if they have told us this, someone needs to tell me. And they're just gonna, like, now go and start punching whoever and, like, creating chimeras with Nen, and that's how everyone's gonna get Nens, which is great, as if we didn't have enough problems with them without Nen. I thought it was interesting, and now Colt might have the Nen, and they're gonna go and speak to the boy. Finally, this is exactly what I wanted. I guess we're gonna then see that in the next episode. I also thought it was a very interesting just like a very interesting representation of what the show is showing you. When, like, the Netero, that's his name, right, was getting a call from some guy who was, I don't even fucking know what it is, you know, but, like, clearly he is someone important, and you just, like, see them in their glass tower in the clouds, like, ruling the world and being like, I want them exterminated, basically.
Yeah.
And, like, you're seeing, what is that called, like a ladybug?
Yeah.
And he just, like, wants to squash it, and then, like, you see the difference between some of them, like, just, like, you know, what the girl just, like, letting the ladybug go or whatever. I thought that was interesting, again, to parallel the animals to the people, because, like, this one wants to kill them just as much as some of them want to kill the humans for the fun of it. So I just thought that was an interesting visual. They need to get to the queen.
They're going right now to the queen. I'm just thinking still about God.
My brain started to hurt because, like, I can't get to anything, you know what I mean?
I think maybe,
like, I can't, like, I'm breaking my brain and I don't know anything.
No, I'm just thinking, why did they not show us any emotions? Maybe he doesn't see them as humans at this point. He doesn't at this point think, again, I still think if he would to see sympathy and see that they have the ability to care.
I mean, that's what Kite said.
That would change with Gon.
Yeah.
Maybe at this point he sees them as threats as animals who are killing them and eating them.
Maybe right now.
And that's why
just looking at it very black and white.
Yeah, and that's why he doesn't, because, like, if it was tiger, let's say, attacking him and he saved himself and killed the tiger, he wouldn't have maybe the same feeling as if he killed a human.
Yeah.
And he now sees them as just that way.
Yeah, which means he can just, like, go and kill a lot of them and, like,
but, like, if he would to see, like, if he would to see that they have empathy.
Yeah.
I hope at that point that we would see a different.
I mean, that would make more sense for Gon.
Yeah.
That would make more sense.
Maybe then
he is not that person.
Maybe then he would even feel guilt for the ones that he killed.
Yeah.
Because then he would realize that they're capable of empathy, because at this point what he saw so far,
Sure, that
Had-
could work.
even in the scenario where the guy was taking the two humans and treating them as a dog and killing them, and like we saw no capability so
I mean,
far
he
of
has
the
like
empathy.
walked through villages that
Yeah.
were like just bloodied.
yeah,
Like there was
yeah.
nothing. There's nothing that you can see that would make you think that there is anything more happening. Like we think there's something more happening because like we see much
yeah,
more than they
yeah,
do see.
Yeah.
So like sure, that could work. That could work with Gon.
But it has to happen.
Yeah.
It has to happen. He has to, even he sees that some of them can care for each other at least.
Yeah.
Maybe not for them, maybe not for humans, but at least care for each other.
Yeah.
I think it has to happen that at that moment changes for him things.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Because
would agree.
then they are capable of empathy.
Yeah. And then like there is maybe a possibility of some type of peace.
Yeah, because you really can't imagine Gon.
I mean, he was not that guy. He's really not that guy.
That would change a complete storyline
Yeah.
for him with me.
Yeah.
And just in this episode, I said that like I started caring for him. I mean, I didn't start caring. I
know.
cared for him from the first episode. But let's say as much as I cared for Killua,
Mm-hmm.
there was things for me that I saw that I thought, oh my god, he could be my favorite character of the show.
Yeah.
Maybe he's gonna even pass Killua, you know?
Yeah.
Because of
No,
those
honestly,
things.
maybe we're just making it too complicated.
So like if that can't happen for him, like he can go down such a dark path for all I care, but like that the core of him having empathy,
no, it might really
We
just
can't
make it
erase
too
that.
complicated. Like maybe it really is. He thinks like that they're not capable of anything.
at this point.
Yeah,
at least.
and that like they're just killing people for fun and that's it. And so like there's nothing to be done about it. And so he's just gonna like function like that until he sees something different, and that's gonna be it.
I don't know what's gonna happen when he sees something different, but like maybe something's gonna change inside of him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, like you said, he's 12. What he's gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna go and negotiate. What?
No, I don't
No.
think this has a good ending, honestly. Like, I don't think this has a good ending. Another thing in this episode that I thought was interesting. I really like seeing Kite's abilities. I think they're very... Like, the way that he can't really choose what he gets, and when he gets it, he has to use it.
I mean, we found out that in the last episode.
Yeah, but like, it's not like he can be just like, I'm not gonna fight, and so like, I'm not gonna use this now. Like, this is what he gets.
I mean,
you
we
know,
found out
until
that in
he
the last
uses it.
episode, right?
Yeah, but like I was just thinking, like this is what you get. I'm not gonna change it for like a day. You know what I mean? Like you can't.
No,
like...
he said it in the last episode, like that, like he has to use it so that it would go away. He has to fight with it.
Yeah.
I think they said that in the last.
I
episode.
think this. I don't know what the fuck you call it. Skites,
I don't know what it
ska,
is.
something. What a terrifying yet very powerful.
A more terrifying
Thing
thing
to
he asked
have.
me. I mean,
My God,
very. Let me tell you, very
strong,
not capable. That's a thing. It's not a
useful.
very useful thing for a situation like this. But like, again, why is it there? Are you fighting humans? Who were you fighting when you invented? You know.
Because like, if there's like one person, you just like have to make sure that no one else is close by.
Yeah.
If you're gonna use that,
Yeah.
like poor trees, but like
Yeah.
at least not human life.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
think his ability is so fascinating.
God knows how many weapons. I can't even imagine how many more weapons we're gonna find out.
Yeah.
Because so far we have seen what, maybe 3.
I really find him very interesting. What is it called? The next, a Fated Awakening. Oh shit. Is it the Royal Guard?
Real? Oh, maybe.
Like Awakening, like they're... Because like we have seen them. We have seen them in their like...
Shells.
Yeah. So like they're kind of, you know...
I kind
we're
of
just waiting for them.
don't expect it yet, but maybe. Because we are going for the Queen, technically. It's just like so little things are... Again, like the episodes are packed. This episode was packed. We found out so much. I mean, for the love of God, going to killed somebody, you know?
Yeah.
But
For Killua,
nothing else happened, pretty much, you know? we are yet to see the conversation between the kid and them.
I can't wait.
So I hope that's gonna happen next episode. So I don't know how many, but again, maybe in the next episode we're not gonna have Gon and Killua fighting them. Maybe we're gonna be completely with the ants, and then these ones can awaken.
Yeah.
These ones can talk to the kid.
Yeah. I mean, but like when you think about it, this was a very huge episode for Gon moving forward with them, like with his attitude towards them.
Yeah.
I think this is a big one. Like it had a lot of consequences.
Now I think it's this thing that like now he thinks that like they just need to kill them all, and like
and
he's
like it's
seeing them
fine.
doing them that way.
Yeah.
They don't have empathy. That's there is
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay,
That's it, guys. Thank you
so
for
much for
watching.
watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.